Hello, dear ones. Judah here. Yes, we are your big brothers and sisters. When you look at your big brothers and sisters, when you look at your natural brothers and sisters, you look to them for wisdom and guidance. You learn from them. You look in the mirror. They are a mirror unto you. You see in them aspects of yourself. And who you wish and want to be. And yes, we can lovingly reparent you. We understand that this idea of parent can be especially loaded, emotionally loaded for many of you, depending on your experience. But we will say we can be the parents, the mother, father figures, the big brother and big sister you always wished for. We are there for you from the moment of your inception until the moment of your death, and we are there waiting for you in the unseen realm to bring you into the fourth dimension, to review your life with you and help you, protect you as you ponder and deliberate with source energy about your next steps, whether that be to return or to evolve on into a higher state of being. And this vessel is correct. There will be a time in which you have evolved into a state where you no longer return to earth as a human, as a soul in a human body. You will reach what some call samsara, and then your reincarnation cycle will be over and you will be angelic in your fifth dimensional state. And yes, we are giving this vessel keys and sharing continually with her and through her how you might bring your angelic fifth dimensional nature into your everyday life and experience now. And we are your messengers and guardians, but ever so much more, your teachers. We are the guardrails of your life. We hear some of you now saying in your thoughts, but what about when this happened to me or that? Where were my angels then? But my dear, we will tell you that for each and all of you, there are so many different things from which we have protected you, of which you know not. Many of you now in good health, with cancers and other catastrophic diseases that we turned away on your behalf. And other times in which we fold our hands and wait, for you have karma to resolve, and you have made decisions deep in your being, made promises and vows, vowed away your life and energy to others. And we wait for you to renounce those agreements in order that we may come in and shift the trajectory, shift with you and for you, bring a change in a new direction. But we do not violate your agreements, the agreements you have made with yourself and with others. We always respect those. So we work within whatever parameters and environment we are given, doing our best always to lovingly guide you towards more light and truth, more light and truth. We are agents of truth always, but our truth, it never wounds, it only brings solace, catharsis, and healing. Our truth is always accompanied by wisdom and compassion. We will tell you the truth that you do not want to hear about yourself and others. We will tell you the truth always. We do not participate in any way with denial or cover-ups. For it is in the truth that you are set free. It is in the truth that you are set free. Now be assured that we are with you, and we do reveal ourselves to you as you watch and listen and look for the signs of our appearing and our involvement. And the more you notice and the more attention you pay to our involvement, the more excited and motivated we are to increase our light emanation and involvement. We are like any soul. We are motivated by appreciation, just like you. And the one who acknowledges their angel may begin, as they work with that angel, to attract more and more and more. And then you might have the privilege of being even like this one, having an entourage of many, many, many angels. And as the light in you grows and emanates, the more angels you shall attract, and the more they will be at your command. And yes, we are not in any way troubled by the word command. We are happy to receive the command of human souls that are aligned with source energy and their highest self. And so there are many on the earth today. Perhaps you are one who are manifesting their angelic self in the earth and becoming more and more angelic in nature. And you will know this one because their commitment to love is rock solid. In all situations, they will choose love. This is the one who is nearing enlightenment and being consumed by white light. Their commitment always to love. And this one, angelic in nature, has no trouble forgiving. They forget the wrong even before the wrong has been executed. And they do not keep an account of wrongs done to them or of the wrongs that they have done to others. They have no accounts, not just short accounts. They have no accounts whatsoever, no need of accounting. They fired their emotional accountant. They owe no one anything, only to love, and no one owes them anything at all. So we are going to invite you, if you want to possibly think you might begin to maybe believe a bit in the possibility of the presence of angelic beings or extraterrestrial races, highly evolved, highly conscious interstellar races. Call them whatever you wish. They are angelic in nature. Our friends, the Pleiadians and Nocturians, and so many more, angelic in nature, and they are at your behest. If you ask wisely and in accordance with source, you shall find miracles of intervention at your disposal. So heed this vessel when she says, think carefully about your own thinking. Your thoughts are creative, and your words are commanding angels. Be they angels of light or angels of darkness. So think carefully about your words and hold them very close to your heart. And do not be afraid of darkness or dark spirits. Are they in the mix? Most certainly they are. But do not lend your voice, nor your authority, nor your attention to them, but simply look away and look towards what is full of love, joy, and peace. And you may, of course, always evaluate spirits of any kind that visit you. And you need not be afraid or relinquish your authority for any spirit, save the Holy Spirit. And so you may use discernment. And you may use as this vessel has taught you, the map of consciousness, and you may evaluate the message of any human or angel or spirit of any sort, and receive only what is in for your highest and best, whatever elevates your being, whatever enlivens and expands your love, joy, peace, and high consciousness. And you may trust in your developing discernment, and should you misalign from time to time with a spirit that is unwanted in some way, you may learn from the experience. Mhm. And you may open the door to those that can be trusted and turn away any you wish, just as you would at the door of your own home. You do not feel compelled to invite anyone into your home that you do not know and love and trust. And it can be the same in your spiritual walk. No one is ever asking you to welcome any spirit which does not lend safety. You are the creator of your own reality, not just in the 3D realm, in your thoughts and emotions, but also in higher realms. And this is what it means to evolve and develop spiritual authority and autonomy. So let your yes be yes and your no be no. And remember your right to exercise your yes and your no in spiritual matters, in the realms of angels.
I have a question.
Please.
If I understood and heard you correctly, the angels do not interfere when we have made prior arrangements or prior vows. How do we find out if we have such a situation made, and how do we cancel it out so that we can get help from the angels?
Yes. Well, vows are most easily traced or evidenced by the unwanted things happening in your current circumstances, especially those that are repeating themselves. For instance, let's say if you have a repeated pattern of being disrespected by a partner or family member, or let's say a repeated pattern such as multiple car accidents or illnesses, where there is a pattern, you can rest assured that the pattern is manifesting because of a vow that has been made in your past. And you have likely forgotten it, and it is buried deep in the subconscious. And these vows usually sound like I always, or I never, or I am. I always attract the wrong person in relationships. I never have enough money. These are vows that are deeply held subconscious belief. And so you may detect these and uncover these like an investigator. Do your own investigation. Look at the fruit of the circumstance that is unwanted in your life, and then trace that back to the root, and you may make an educated guess about the root. For example, if you continue to be in a relationship with men one after the other who cheat on you, there is likely an educated guess would be there is a subconscious belief that men cannot be trusted. All men cheat, or men always cheat. You recognize these vows by the always and the never statements. And so you need to turn that, you need to renounce that vow. I renounce the vow that I made unconsciously that men will always cheat. I renounce it because you see, that is a lie. Not all men cheat. It is a lie. And so you recognize the lie, you renounce it, you break agreement with it. You say, I break agreement with the subconscious lie that all men cheat. And I renounce it. And I say, this lie will have no more power over my life. And then you ask angels to clear any related other lies, subconscious beliefs, or bad fruit related to that vow. And this frees angels to get involved then and to bring you that man into your life that never cheats, the one that is faithful and true. That is just one example. These lies and vows can operate in every realm of your life. Another example would be there's never enough money. Well, if you continually have financial problems, and no matter how much effort you put into change, no matter how much education, no matter how much pay you make, how many raises you get, there's still never enough money, then the evidence, the fruit, points to the root that you have made a vow, there's never enough. And it could be a vow from early in your life, your parents working so hard, paycheck to paycheck, there was never enough. Or it could be even from a past life, but you know that the vow is there because of the fruit in your current circumstance. And so you say, I renounce the vow that there will never be enough. I renounce it. I break agreement with it. I will not cooperate with the vow anymore because it is a lie. You see, angels cannot cooperate with lies. And so they cannot work with you where you are holding on to lies. Angels work only in truth. So you renounce it, and then you ask angels to clear all energies and all subsequent consequences from the vow that you made. And then they can get involved. And we thank you for this excellent question.